Hi guys, welcome back to World of Tanks with Rhombus Games. Today we're taking a look at the new map introduced in patch 9.1. The map Kharkov or Kharkiv. I'm platooned up or in the team training with Aldabaran, my brother. And we're gonna take a look at how this map works. So it's quite a large map. You can talk as well.
Hi everybody.
It's quite a large map, and we're just gonna find out a bit what the tactics will be. Alright, there he is, my brother, in his WZ-132. And it looks like you've got some nice little buildings here that will provide quite some cover for light tanks rushing through. And yeah, some large streets here, which is nice, One very long street going all through the map. See, with quite some cover, and you can take cover behind the wrecks and put some shots into people.
I found a quite interesting location right here. I'm at
wait a second, I will come back to you.
H4.
Okay, if you've noticed guys, the sound effects on the guns are also different. So you need to see this. It's kind of a soft bang, but not real explosion. It's kind of weird. So what's that? Oh, you're in the building.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck. Looks like there's a lot of interactive buildings and walls around here. Because at first there was a wall right at the place where I was just standing.
Oh, you just
I broke the wall right there.
Oh.
So watch out for
crazy.
that.
Yeah, that could be tricky.
Here, right at your back, there's another place where you can just snipe. And it's really amazing.
It's really amazing to give some cover on the cap or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed, you got this ridge sort of you can hide behind and go through with a a small light tank like the ELC AMX or maybe the frying pan of doom, the Object 416. You can drive here and not be spotted. Just approach and then suddenly get into the cap, which should be pretty nice. You can also approach from the different direction. So what have we got here? Oh, there's another side here. I think this will be a spot for TDs, don't you think? Here at the K1. You can you're on a big sort of ridge. You can camp there pretty good. So you've got the low terrain here. There's some craters. You can take your tracks up there pretty easily, so watch out for that. Some low terrain. What's this? So the branches of the trees, if you push them over, that will give you some cover. Which should be nice. So the low terrain is really easy to enter if you're from the green base. And I think this will be a pretty good fighting ground for the medium tanks. Don't you think? The low ground on the 1-2 lines.
I think there would be a lot of TDs camping around the back.
Yeah.
So we've got to watch out for that. I found it really nice that there are some spots that are completely artillery free. Just next to those.
That's nice indeed.
Buildings. So if you're low health, or like this passage, it's ideal for setting up an ambush.
Indeed. Just being in a building, and then if they come past, you should just shotgun them.
With a Jägerhoe or something like that.
Yeah, or a bad shed arty.
Because you can shield 3 of the 4 sides that enemies can be coming from. so they can only face your gun.
Yeah. That's pretty amazing. So you've got quite some opportunities here to rush around in your medium tanks. I don't think this will be a heavy tank spot, to be honest, with all the open grounds and circling
No,
shit.
and I can imagine when I'm in a heavy tank, I like to stay free from artillery, and this is quite a lot of open ground, and in the city you're shielded.
Yeah, you're shielded, but there's also going to be some TDs camping at the back here, which will put great shots into the mediums, so you need to be quick to avoid those shots, and heavies are not particularly quick.
I lost the eye for detail. They're just everywhere. They're just piles of rubble that you can shield behind her.
Yeah.
Especially tanks like the T-32, the T-34. It's great.
Yeah, and it's actually a pretty huge map as well. You've got the map Ensk, which is a sort of a town map with the railway, but it's pretty small. But this one is quite large. As you can see, I'm driving right into this building here.
Yeah, all the piles of rubble are also rideable, and that's really something right. That can allow for some interesting sniping spots.
As you can see here. Yeah, this is actually great. In this spot, if you're, you know, in a TD with the grunt in the engine to drive on top of this, if you can actually get on this. Oh, this is the border of the map, so you cannot get on it. However,
and there are also some piles of rubble that are ideal for the top tier medium tanks, like the T-62A or the Object 430, with low shielding, so you only see the amazingly armored turrets of those tanks.
Yes, that's true.
Like this one. Thank you, by the way.
Yeah, but I really like what they've done with all the destroyed buildings and stuff.
Yeah.
It's gonna be quite the pure town, like, you know, the middle is going to be quite good for heavy tanks, but this is also gonna be a medium map, which I didn't expect when I saw it was a full city map. So right there, look, this is really funny. If you shoot here, the stellage, just need to hit it, of course, or drive it against it. It just collapses. And what is really handy, some of the windows here, you can just shoot through them to the other side of the buildings, which is going to provide some excellent shooting opportunities for you. So you've got there a main street. I think there's going to be quite some TDs actually in these bushes here, these locations. Gonna be shooting all through this entire road. You've got some huge flats. Really, they're really big. I like that. Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. Oh no. I thought you could shoot through that little gap in the building, but you can't.
You can see some great side scraping spots as well.
Yes, indeed. Look, you can drive straight through this. If you wanna defend, you know, this road, you can side scrape here like a boss around this little corner. Just to lay the hurt on the enemy team.
What's also nice is if you come from the side, from the red base, or for me it's red, from your base, if you do a scouting rush, you can also shield behind this little free space, so nobody from the other side can shoot you. And that gives you some extra cover and some extra time to rest, or to bait down till the enemy team has been.
Yeah, I think on this little center here, this huge center, tanks with great gun depression and good frontal turret armor is gonna have a lovely time here, just being in those craters, and like a T-34 or T-30 having excellent opportunities to lay the hurt on the enemy team.
Yeah, but the downside of that place, I think, is that artillery will be standing something around here, if I was not to lose.
that's gonna be indeed an immediate threat.
Around
See, you can
K1.
drive, or you could almost drive over this. Yeah, you can drive over this.
Yeah, that's amazing. That should be giving some interesting gameplay.
Yeah, if you can get into a position in the beginning really quick here, you can just hide behind these things. And if you're here, for example, around about here, you can shoot directly into the large street there, over these things, while you'll be still in cover, and you can move out of in cover really quick. They've added those piles of junk, which is really good, and you can just there through the entire map.
And if you look closely to our tanks, you can also see the updated exhaust gases. They're really
indeed.
great.
The gas is updated as well. You've also got the marks of excellence on the gun barrels. Oh, you're shooting high explosive now, aren't you?
Yeah, just trying to take off your tracks.
Yeah, you get the marks of excellence, but I haven't played that many games because you need to earn them right from the start again.
Look at this. I thought this was destructible cover, but...
No, it's not.
And
you can actually hide behind it.
Yeah.
Can you shoot through it or not? You stand behind it? No, you
Nope.
can't. Funny.
No.
You get the marks of excellence, but as I said, it's prior to patch 9.1 you didn't have them, so you need to earn them all again. To get them from patch 9.1 you get sort of rings on your barrel, which is pretty cool, but I don't think it adds a lot to the game, just some fear into your enemy tanks when they see your barrel full of those rings.
Do you see how the sides of this road are just elevated, which is great for rushing tanks.
Yeah, indeed, for the mediums, they can put the turret to use effectively.
Yeah, and this was really
from this ridge you can defend the base pretty good. As I said, this is going to be, as I said at the start of the video, this is going to be a perfect place for, you know, TDs to defend the base. All this rubble is just great. So we're gonna have a quick look through the entire map. So some buildings here. It's as you noticed, it's a winter map, of course.
It's nice
which
that
like they try to add quite some winter maps. They've added, you know, winter Himmelsdorf, reworked Himmelsdorf. Now they've added Kharkov, and they are planning to adding some other maps. They've added Sacred Valley. They've added Severogorsk. Recently, they've added quite some winter maps.
And also worth to mention, they reworked a lot of maps, and they also reworked Severogorsk, and they reworked
not Severogorsk, but Arctic region.
Only Arctic region?
No, and they've also reworked Komarin, but it's still some boring campfest as well.
Yeah.
But Arctic region, there's a giant hill right there. I'll show you. I'll go through the changes on that map in a video as well, because it's quite some major improvements and changes which will really affect the gameplay. They've also changed. What is it? Northwest.
Northwest.
You know, the ridge where the heavy tanks would brawl.
At the north.
Some TDs camping at the ridge in the north. Indeed, it's completely reworked. It gives a lot more cover, and you can't camp there as much as you used to. So all by all, I think Kharkov is a great addition to the game. It's a really huge map, and you're gonna have the opportunity for heavy to side scrape and be really cool, but the mediums will also have a fantastic time here, as well as the lights. I don't think TDs will have a lot of opportunities here, as the mediums and the heavies would, but you know, all by all, I think it's a great addition to the map. What do you think?
I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing that it doesn't have that kind of campy nature that some maps like Komarin have. And yeah, TDs can have a great time here, but they can't stand at the back of the map for the whole entire game, and that makes it great.
Like the Borsig, for example.
Yeah, indeed. A Borsig normally camps because he has paper armor.
Yeah, I really agree with you. It's great.
It encourages people in TDs to be more aggressive and to think more about what they do and don't just be an arty with a turret.
With armor and shit. But
No.
I also like what they've done, that there's not of course people will find choke points, but I don't think there are really a lot of important places that you need to hold. Well, there are some important places, but there are a lot of entries to those places, so there won't be a lot of choke points, so you need to whiz around the map really quick and relocate and play really tactical with your team, which is really nice.
Yeah.
So I'll thank you all for watching to this video. I think it's really great that you watched it. If you did, please leave a like. And as you can see, the explosion marks have also been changed. Boom! Did you see that? That's amazing. So thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel and leaving a like, and I'll see you all next time.